It's good to know that we have a Father.
Good afternoon, friends and family. My name is Chris. On this channel, we will be talking on overall healthcare and beauty as well as hair care. Before we start our topic for today, we would like to first start off with a verse of today. A motivational text is found in Philippians 4:13. And the topic for today is 10 tips for hair care. As you start your journey, you need to know the tips for how to care for your hair better. And the number one tip to care for your hair or even promoting growth is to have goals for your hair. What are your goals? Do you want health over length? Do you want how many inches, I would say a year? And it really depends on the drastic measures you would take. But usually hair growth, Afro color girls, it's usually, I would say 1/4 inch per month. And sometimes for some others, it's 1 inch a month. So between 3 to 6 inches a year. But basically you want to know, you need to have specific goals. All right, and now our second tip is to take time for your hair. Now, I know everybody's busy, but we have 24 hours in a day. Make sure if it's 10 minutes or 30 minutes, whatever time you want to spend, but at least gives it from 10 to 15 minutes a day, either before you go into bed. You want to make sure you give it that time. Now, we understand when it's wash day, it may take you a whole day. Yes, especially our 3 types and 4 types of hair. It takes a long time. But nonetheless, you want to make sure you give it at least between 10 to 15 minutes daily. Number 3 tip for hair care to maintain good care of your hair, you want to know your hair and know your hair type, because if you don't know your hair type, you will not be able to care for it. Like my hair is a 4C, and I know 4C when it comes to moisture, porosity, I have low porosity and it takes a long time. My hair tends to be very dry. So I know I have to use a lot of moisturizing water. I have to make sure I care for it because my hair is very fragile and it's very brittle and prone to break. So I know my hair. So I'm better by knowing my hair, I can take care of my hair better. And especially using deep conditioner is very important because I need to keep my hair moisturized at all times. So know your hair. Don't let someone else define what your hair type is, but you need to know how to care for it by knowing what kind of hair you have. Okay, we will have a video to show you your hair type in the future. Now, number 4th tip is to do not be a product junkie, because there's so many products out there and everybody's promoting their products. Everybody's calling you. They want you to use this for your hair. They want to use that for your hair, but it may not be good for your hair type. Like my friend the other day, she was telling me she purchased so much hair products and but she doesn't even know she doesn't even know what to do with them, because she was just going with the bandwagon where someone else tell her, this is good for my hair, try it girl, it's good for you, but it may not be good for you. So do not be a product junkie. Know exactly what's good for your hair. And remember, friends, you do not need a lot of products and you don't need to buy expensive products to maintain a good regimen for a healthy hair care. Now, number 5 tip is to take hair vitamins. Reason why I said that, friends, and I will be showing you eventually what hair vitamins is really good, because when you really think of the body the body is very smart. It has major organs and organs that are not so major or minor organs. And when it comes to hair, your nails, your skin, these are not major organs. So therefore, let's say if you were to eat food nutritious, the nutrients, they will go first to your major organs, and whatever is left will go to your hair and your nail, your skin. So therefore, it's important to eat or to take vitamins. And not only that, these days we're living in, a lot of food that we eat, they don't really have, even the organic, so-called organic foods, you really won't find much nutritious enough, I should say, to really cover your health, your skin, your nails, and your hair. So it's important to take vitamins like vitamin A, E, biotin, or MSM, iron, and protein, and things like that. So it's important that you take some hair vitamins, and we will show you what is a good hair vitamin. There's a lot of them out there. You just want to make sure you take a well-balanced hair vitamins. All right. And number 6 tip for hair care is to be gentle. Use your TLC methods. First of all, look at these. I have 10 fingers. These are natural comb God has given you. So you want to make sure you use the natural comb here, right? Your 10 fingers before you could use any other combs. Reason why? Because your hair tends to break, and by using your fingers can easily detect any knots, and then you'll be able to patiently, and that's what I said, you got to be really, really, really patient, and your fingers is easier to detect those knots, and you'll be able to detangle them and find them and deal with them. So you need to be gentle with your hair. Number 7 tip, friends, is to maintain a routine exercise. As women, we know health is very important, especially you hear that prevent most of the type of cancer, especially breast cancer. You need to exercise 30 minutes 5 times a week. So now, with what does exercise does for hair care? It's actually it's increasing blood flow through your scalp, overall the body. So then it helps promoting hair care, right? So it's very important that you maintain a routine exercise, and that's really for overall health, not just for your hair, your hair, but for your overall health. It's very important. Number 8, moving quickly here, massage your hair about 10 to 15 minutes 3 times a week. As you know, the Indians people, they have one of the most beautiful hair. However, they take time to do their routine, their massage, at least 10 to 15 minutes. They said about 3 to 5 times a week or so. So you want to make sure, because what does massaging does to your hair, it's actually increasing blood flow, and especially when you put your hair in an inversion method. It could be you could put your hair backward, or make sure you could put your hair downward, but you make sure you have enough circulation through your hair. And sometimes it's good to use it's also one of the tips, but you want to make sure you really use the pads of your fingers. Make sure you keep your nails really short, so you could use the pad of your fingers. All right, and then when you massage, you take your time and you basically go like this, and I will show you. There is a video to show you on how to do really good massage, because there's really massaging points for your hair. All right, it's very important. All right, number 9 is to use protective styling. However, when you use protective styling, you don't want to keep your hair too long, or if you keep it over 3 months, make sure you take care of it while it's in the protective styling. Like make sure you wash it at least, I would say, every 3 weeks. Make sure you oil your scalp, take good care of your scalp, because remember, the growth is starting from your scalp, so you make sure you take good care of your scalp and wash it. Yes, you can wash your hair even if it's in box braids, or if you have crochet braids, find a way to clean your scalp. Even if you were to use like a towel or something with apple cider vinegar, but do something. Make sure you keep your scalp really, really clean. And while protective styling helps your hair because it keeps it rested and it helps it to relax. However, make sure you moisturize it while it's in the protective style, especially your ends, because remember, your ends, your tips, they're like the dead, I would say, the oldest part of your hair. So make sure you keep them always really in good health, moisturized. All right. And last and not least is to use essential oils, friends. Essential oils are very important. You're talking about your rosemary oils, peppermint oils. It's like one of the #1 growth. There is a special video on that alone, because peppermint oil is very, very important, because what it does, it actually stimulates your hair follicles, and it's actually cause that tingling sensation. And when you put it on your scalp, you just suddenly just feel, or a few seconds later, you could just feel that the hair is in good condition. And when it actually helps your follicles to become stronger, and it makes it and it feels so fresh. So essential oils are very, 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 very important. And there's other essential oils, but you want to make sure, we will be talking about all essential oils. There's a special video on that, but make sure you use essential oils. Very important. Matter of fact, my friend was telling me she likes testing different essential oils than using every other products out there. She thinks with her experience with essential oil, she felt like her hair was growing faster, and she was able to maintain a better routine. So essential oils are very important. All right, friends, so these are all the tips that we had for you. Make sure you use those tips and your hair will grow and grow and grow. So please, now, don't forget to share the video with someone else, and subscribe and share, comment, and like. And thank you so much for watching. Bye. Thank you.